I'm gonna take you to the Chuck E. Cheese, and then I'll take you to the Applebee's. Everybody, don't you laugh at me. Everybody, the capacity. Just wanna hear some other rock and roll music. Charlie, why are you're ruining my song? I'm gonna take you to the Chuck E. Cheese. You guys like that? You guys like my song? It's in tradition, right? It's in tradition, because all these people are covering Chuck Berry right now. What do you rate that song, like, out of 5? Like a 5 out of 5, maybe? Amazing? I got amazing. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. 6 out of 5. You guys, you're too kind. You're too kind. Chuck Berry is, you know, I haven't listened to Chuck Berry in a long time on this channel. It's probably been like a year or something, but I have listened to his first 2 LPs, this being his third, before he... I think this is the last one before he goes to jail for being, like, a sex pest, which was very disappointing to learn about. I didn't know about that when I listened to those 2 records. I learned about it from watching Cadillac Records, which has Yasin Bey, aka Mos Def, as Chuck Berry, and it's a pretty funny portrayal. But yeah, I didn't know about all that shit that he was doing, so that's no good. And anybody who was on my ass about, like, Jerry Lee Lewis and giving me shit for that, I keep the same energy about Chuck Berry. It's not cool, never will be, never was, blah, blah, blah. But we're still gonna listen to the music because he's a talented motherfucker at the guitar and at songwriting. And so like I said, I haven't listened to him in a little bit, but I've been listening to him by virtue of the Beatles covered him, the Kinks covered him, the Animals, I think, probably more. The only time that I think that they have outdone him, I think the Beatles did a better job of rock and roll music, but then my version with Chuck E. Cheese and Applebee's is probably even better than that. You know, some people have given it a 6 out of 5, but then otherwise, you know, they've been trying to outdo No More Monkey Business. They can't do it. They haven't been able to do it. Nobody has taken down his rapping ass No More Monkey Business. I've been looking forward to doing this one. I've been excited to get back to Chuck Berry. Chuck Berry, Berry is on top. I love the pun. I love the cover. I love when they do cutesy stuff like that, you know? Doris Day by Night type shit, you know what I mean? I love that. I'm a sucker for it. Chuck Berry, Berry is on top in 3, 2, 1.
Whoa, whoa. You know, I'm almost grown. Whoa, whoa. Yeah, and I'm doing all right in school. They ain't said I broke no rules. I ain't never been in Dutch. I don't browse around too much. Don't bother me, leave me alone. Anyway, I'm almost grown. I don't run around with no mob. Got myself a little job. I'm gonna buy me a little car. Drive my girl in the park. Don't bother, sleep us alone. Anyway, we almost grown.
That piano.
Got my eye on a little girl. Ah, she's really out this world. And I take her to a dance. We steady talk about romance. Don't bother, sleep us alone. Anyway, we almost grown.
Damn. Hi from Spain. Hello.
You know I'm still living in town.
Man.
But I done married and settled down. Now I really have a ball. 'Cause I don't browse around at all. Don't bother, sleep us alone. Anyway, we almost grown.
that was a great opener. I like that quite a bit. Yeah, Shay, you know, you're saying got my eye on a little girl and all this stuff, but yeah, part of it is just absolutely true. Now I know that he was out here trifling with little teenagers, so you know he's just living his raps right here. He's just being authentic. He's the realest rapper in the whole freaking game. He's just telling on himself. He's self-snitching. MF Doom warned us about this. But anyway, I agree that also a large part of it is to sell to the burgeoning youth culture that is enjoying these types of records and stuff like this. I do really like that opener. That piano was going crazy. The day, you know, that was maybe a little much with every single bar, but I really like that. Nice, propulsive, fun opener. Good stuff. Good stuff. And his flow, man, his flow on there. He's kind of rapping again. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed that one.
Oh, Carol.
Oh.
Don't let him steal your heart away.
This is a Chuck Berry song?
I'm gonna learn to dance if it takes me all night and day. Climb into my machine so we can cruise on out. I know a swinging little joint where we can jump and shout.
I know this from the Rolling Stones.
It's not too far back off the highway, not so long a ride. You park your car out in the open, you can walk inside. A little cutie takes your hat and you can thank her, ma'am. Every time you make the scene, you find the joint is jammed. Oh, Carol, don't let him steal your heart away. I'm gonna learn to dance if it takes me all night and day.
Yeah, the Rolling Stones vocally are... But I like this a lot.
Now if you wanna hear some music like the boys have played, hold tight, pat your foot, don't let him carry it away. Don't let the heat overcome you when they play so loud. Oh, don't the music intrigue you when they gaily crowd. If you can't dance, I know you wish you could. I got my eyes on you, baby, 'cause you dance so good. Oh, Carol,
Yeah, that's still
don't
a
let
hit.
him steal your heart away.
Oh, we got a little horse there.
I'm gonna learn to dance if it takes me all night and day. Don't let him steal your heart away.
This is crazy.
I'm got to learn to dance if it takes you all night and day.
Huh. I did not, somehow this did not pop up in my brain when I was just recalling all the bands that have done a Chuck Berry song. So really it is like a prerequisite. If you're gonna be a crossover, like British Invasion band, you have to do at least one Chuck Berry song. It has to happen. It's a rite of passage type thing. I like that. I like that quite a bit. I think even the instrumentation, like the Rolling Stones, I feel like were pretty similar in energy, but then they probably like edge it out a little with the vocals just being that much more aggressive. But I really like this song. I think that was great.
Maybellene,
Okay.
why can't you be true? Oh, Maybellene, why can't you be true?
That's right.
You done started doing the things you used to do.
So I've heard Most Def do
As I was
this.
motivating over the hill, I saw Maybellene in a coupe de ville. A Cadillac rolling on an open road, nothing out to run my V8 Ford. A Cadillac doing about 95, moves bumper to bumper, rolling side to side. Maybellene, why can't you be true? Oh, Maybellene,
Oh my God.
why can't you be true? You done started back doing the things you used to do.
getting kind of hoarse. I like it.
You done started back doing the thing you used to do. Motor cooled down, the heat went down, and that's when I heard that highway sound. A Cadillac setting like a ton of lead, 110 a half a mile ahead. Cadillac looking like it's setting steel, and I caught Maybellene at the top of the hill. Maybellene, why can't you be true? Oh, Maybellene, why can't you be true? You done started back doing the thing you used to do.
Yeah, that was whew. I've got like Tweety birds going around my head right now. This is, in my opinion, one of Chuck Berry's best songs. It's definitely a standout up to this point, and like the drums are just so nonstop, and then Chuck Berry's performance. I haven't really heard him. This third record so far has seen him on this song, and then a previous one just now, getting more vocally like aggressive than I have heard him on previous albums, and I think that's super cool. I think that is what's needed, and what, obviously is what's to come further in rock, is the aggression and everything like that. So it's cool to hear him kind of progeniting that, as well as the songs themselves and everything, just like the whole style and everything, man. It's so cool. It's so cool. The guitar tone on that, the flow, yeah. Yeah. Great stuff. Chuck loves the woman car, double entendre. Yes, that is very true. That is very true. It's a popular one for, Beach Boys, who are overtly Chuck Berry inspired, have done similar type things as well. So far, no instrumentals.
At 9 years old and sweet as she can be.
All right, 9. What are we doing?
All dressed up like a downtown Christmas tree. Dancing and humming a rock roll melody. She's the daughter of a well-respected man. Who taught her how to judge and understand.
Definitely Supremes. Definitely Supremes.
Sweet little rock and roller. Sweet little rock and roller. Her daddy don't have to scold her. My partner can't hardly hold her. She never gets any older. Sweet little rock and roller.
This one's kind of cool.
Should have seen her eyes when the band began to play.
No, this one's innocent.
And the famous singers sang and bowed away. When the star performed, she screamed and yelled, hooray!
Hooray!
10,000 eyes were watching him leave the floor. 5,000 tongues were screaming more and more. And about 1,500 waiting outside the door.
Hey, I like that.
Sweet little rock and roller. 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 Sweet little rock and roller.
Yeah, you guys, it seems like I like that one a little more than you guys possibly. I didn't mind that one at all. That one was nice and fun. I liked the imagery of it, because I am looking at it at a very innocent lens. The first thing I think of is just like a little, like a not 8 or 9 year old. I'm thinking of a little 8 or 9 year old girl with like the Star Wars Leia bun hair, and like going to see Star Wars or like something like that. I'm just picturing like pure little innocence, like a little girl getting taken to the baseball game, and then they put her up on the jumbotron, and she like the gif of the one who's like she's like having a sugar high. She's like eats a bunch of cotton candy or something, and she goes sugar crazy. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about. It just doesn't matter. I do know that sugar high gif. Thank you. All right, thank you. You're saving me. Jesus, I'm out here. Tough crowd tonight. I'm just kidding. But that sugar gif is what I think of with that song.
8 o'clock in the morning and I'm moving on out to school with an open book and a sleepy look. The teacher can't be fooled. I catch up fast in the early class. The teacher will never know that I postponed my work at home watching the evening show. Hey there, Anthony boy, why you in such a rush? Oh! The girl she wanna talk to you. Look at him, he's a blush. Oh! 3 o'clock in the afternoon completes the day of school. Before the ding can cease to ring, he's in the vestibule. Betty and Barbara and Jeannie and Jane are yakety-yakking with Joan about some things that Anthony told her over the telephone. Hey there, Johnny, me boy, why you in such a rush? Oh! The girl, she wanna talk to you. Look at him, he's a blush. Oh!
This is like a classic Chuck Berry listening song.
Anthony boy, why you in such a rush? Oh! The girl, she wanna talk to you. Look at him, how he blush. Oh! Betty told me the secret that I had told her not to tell. Now that you know she knows, I know you know that all is well. Come, Johnny, me boy. Don't let him get in your hair. With a good education, you may become a multi-millionaire. Hey there, Anthony boy, why you in such a rush? Oh! The girl, she wanna talk to you. Look at him, he's a blush. Oh!
Hey, Johnny boy. Now that's a deep cut. I'm pulling from Memoirs. No. I'm pulling from Mouth of Madness. In the Mouth of Madness there. The John Carpenter movie. Johnny boy! I'm gonna have to cut to so many GIFs in this video, man.
Johnny boy.
I like that one, but that one was the first kind of like not even misstep, but just like the first one where I'm kind of like casually, didn't do a whole ton for me, but it does harken back. It does remind me of another type of style of song that he's done, where he's done the kind of list songs with that flow. I think even like Hail Hail Rock and Roll, right? That one has kind of a similar spoken flow type thing. So yeah, not my favorite, but not bad. Hey, Johnny boy. Oh, come on.
Deep down in Louisiana, close to New Orleans, way back up in the woods among the evergreens, there stood a log cabin made of earth and wood, where lived a country boy named Johnny B. Goode, who never ever learned to read or write so well, but he could play a guitar just like a ringing a bell. Go, go! Go, Johnny, go, go! Go, Johnny, go, go! Go, Johnny, go, go! Go, Johnny, go, go! Johnny be good. He used to carry his guitar in a gunny sack. Go sit beneath the tree by the railroad track. Old engineer would see him sitting in the shade, strumming with the rhythm that the drivers made. When people passing by, they would stop and say, "Oh my, but that little country boy could play." Go, 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 Johnny, go, 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 Johnny, go, 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 Johnny, go, go. Go, Johnny, go, go.
Marty McFly? Is this from Back to the Future? Yeah, this is definitely like I've heard the name before and everything. It is bled into pop culture, but somehow I don't think I ever heard it, or at least not overtly. If it is in Back to the Future, obviously I've seen Back to the Future, so I would have heard it then, but never consciously. And it's a freaking banger. What can be said? Everybody knows. Everybody's here saying it's amazing. I agree. But also, I did not know that it was sent out on the Voyager probe with the whole, like, hello, greetings to, we're humanity, come check us out sometime. That's actually crazy. I also find that message so funny in contrast to, like, movies like The Day the Earth Stood Still, where as soon as the ship lands, I think it's in, like, DC or something like that, everybody just draws guns on on it. I'm pretty sure they shoot it first, and that's why it, like, kills somebody and starts a whole thing in that movie. Anyway, that's crazy that they sent that in the Voyager probe. That kind of just blows my mind a little bit. It's a good pick. Don't get me wrong. It's a good pick. What an honor. What an absolute honor. Yeah, exactly. Yo, imagine the aliens come land on Earth and they're like Chuck Berry inspired. Like they have like the most Chuck Berry drip. They got like the guitars and everything, and they show up. They have like a whole bunch of new music that they've written, like just inspired by they're like, we thought like you guys really like this, right? So we've been just honing our craft and making this like this fire ass music. It's not even called music. We just call it berry, and we just have a whole bunch of berries for you, man. That'd be dope. They'd be doing the duck walk and everything. That'd be crazy. Someone needs to make this movie. Like imagine Mars Attacks, the Tim Burton movie, that cheesy ass movie. I like that movie a lot though. But imagine if they had, instead of going ack, they were Chuck Berry as well.
Meanwhile, I was thinking, she's in the mood, no need and break it. I got a chance, I ought to take it.
What's going on?
She'll dance, we can make it. Come on, Queenie, let's shake it. Go, 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 little Queenie.
Okay.
Go, 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 little Queenie.
Stole this from Ray Charles? Damn.
Go, 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 little Queenie. Tell me who's the queen standing over by the record machine, looking like a model on the cover of a magazine. She's too cute to be a minute over 17. Meanwhile, I'm still thinking, if it's a slow song, we'll omit it. If it's a rocker, that'll get it. And if it's good, she'll admit it. Come on, Queenie, let's get with it. Go, 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 little Queenie. Go, 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 little Queenie. Go, 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 little Queenie.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
Get with it.
Let's get it. Get with it. Let's get it. Get with it. When he did these self-plagiarism numbers. Yeah, I know what you mean there. A lot of the songs will just have that same riff. But I mean, I feel like that just takes inspiration from like blues in general, you know? You just have like you'll just like have the riff dun 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 dun, and then like a billion songs get written over that structure. That's just like the bedrock for it. So like I kind of don't mind that. It is a little different than how we think of it today, but yeah, I know what you mean. I like that one. I think the go go go, like the yelping could be divisive, and it is a little different, a little yelpy, like I said, but I like it. I think it's who else is doing that at the moment? Easier to write lyrics to simple melody than writing bad lyrics to overly complex melody. This is a good point. That is a good point. I'm not gonna lie, I am still kind of thinking about this movie idea in the back of my mind about about Chuck Berry aliens, but that's okay. I'll leave that on the back burner. Okay, history.
Hanging on a branch up under the sun was a meddlesome monkey named Jo Gunne. Old Leo the lion came down from the mountain to get a drink of water from the jungle fountain. Jojo the monkey started telling the jive about an elephant who was gonna skin him alive.
What? This is like that show with the dinosaurs.
Leo tried to reach and grab Jojo's tail, got mad and went roaring through the jungle trail. He ran upon an elephant beneath the tree and said, "Put up your dukes, you gotta tussle with me." No Lego from Asia made a non-stop flight, trying to make it in time just to see that fight. A crocodile phoned and reversed the charge, coming all the way from Egypt on a local barge. Old gorilla heard him talking in the lion's den, but Jojo bet him $3 the elephant weighed. Jojo yelled to Leo, "Go on, knock him down. He don't outweigh you but 1,000 pounds."
This is a crazy, crazy story.
Leo led wailing with a left uppercut. The elephant took his snoot and grabbed a cocoa nut.
His snoot?
Leo fired a beautiful short right cross. That's when the coconut landed up against his jaws. Leo grew tired, but he wouldn't give in. The elephant almost beat his jawbone in.
What?
Buzzard said they fought furious all day. He couldn't understand how Leo got away. Jojo running everywhere, spreading news to the zebras and the leopards and the kangaroos. A hoot owl reported everything he saw, had his eyes wide open and called it a zoo. Leo limping back with his jawbone bruised. Jojo in the tree started singing the blues, laughing, meddling, jumping up and down till his foot missed the limb and he fell to the ground. Just like a bolt of thunder and a streak of heat, Leo covered Jojo with all 4 feet. Jojo was screaming with tears in his eyes, said, "Please, Mr. Leo, I apologize." Said, "If you let my feet upon solid ground, I fight you close range 15 rounds." Leo got back and squared off the fight. Jojo took a leap and jumped out of sight.
Okay, so Jojo, basically the story is Jojo got like humbled, right? Because he talked some shit to Leo the lion, and then Leo like beat his ass, and then Jojo ran away at the end, right? So that's the main story here that I'm getting. Okay. So but the elephant got involved, but the eagle and the crocodile were just watching. The gorilla was also just betting. He was just watching. He was not involved in the fight. Could have been just a real fight, but but swapped real people for animals. I don't know. Yeah, I don't. Not my favorite. Not my favorite. But interesting. It was a little busy. I think the problem actually is just that there's no like. I mean, it has the guitar break, which yeah, it is also from Too Much Monkey Business or whatever other song. But it doesn't like have a lyrical refrain or anything to really give you a breather from this barrage of nonsense of whatever this story is. Classic. I'm just gonna give it the like. That drum.
Well, I'm gonna write a little letter, I'm gonna mail it to my local DJ. Yeah, Yeah, it's a jumping little record I want my jockey to play. Roll over Beethoven, I gotta hear it again today.
His vocals are a little
You know my temperature rising, the jukebox blowing a fuse. My heart beating rhythm and my soul keep a singing the blues. I roll over Beethoven, tell Tchaikovsky the news. I got the rockin' pneumonia, I need a shot of rhythm and blues. I caught the rolling arthritis sitting down at a rhythm review.
Yeah, his vocals are loud as shit.
I roll over Beethoven, they're rocking in 2 by 2. Well, if you feel it and like it, go get your lover, then reel and rock it. Roll it over, then move on up. Just a try for further, then reel and rock with one another. Roll over Beethoven, dig these rhythm and blues. Step on my blue suede shoe. Hey, diddle, I'ma play my fiddle. Ain't got nothing to lose. Roll over Beethoven, tell Tchaikovsky the news. You know she wiggle like a glowworm, dance like a spinning top. She got a crazy partner, you ought to see him reel and rock. Long as she got a dime, the music won't never stop. I roll over Beethoven. 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 Dig to the rhythm and blues.
Obviously, great song. Shout out to Chuck Berry for writing it, and I do like the instrumentation here. I would say that this particular recording of it, though, is a little bit not amazing. Just the vocal mix there is really loud. I'm sure that there is a remaster, or I'm sure there's another. I'm sure he has some live version, or even maybe the single version is different or whatever. I'm not hating on the song. I love the song. I also love that when the Beatles cover it as well. I think it's one of their better covers there. But that particular vocal loudness is a little bit grating, in my opinion. But definitely, to Andrew's point, yes, this isn't like modern album studio recording sessions. So yeah, they're just pulled from all over and stuff like that, for sure. Yeah, this is one of the catchiest Chuck Berry songs in my opinion. I do get this one just stuck in my head, and it's a funny phrase, roll over Beethoven. I've never listened to a Beethoven song in my entire life, so but I don't know, that's Mozart, right? Amadeus. That's a great movie, the Milos Forman movie, 1984 or so.
They say the joint was a rockin', going round and round. Yeah, reeling and rockin', what a crazy sound. Well, they never stopped rockin' till the moon went down.
Yeah, true.
It sounds so sweet.
You're right.
Gotta take me a chance. Rose out of my seat. Just had to dance. Started moving my feet. Well, clapping my hands. Well,
Beethoven got all kinds of movies. He's the big dog. What do you mean? He got a bunch of movies. I love those movies as a kid. I love the guitar on this one. I'll say I spent. Never mind. That was a good song. That was not my that one wasn't like a big standout to me, but I didn't dislike it or anything. That was just nice and solid. Again, the mixing of it all seemed a little messy, but it's the 50s, man. What are you gonna do? It's these original chess recordings and stuff. It's got a charm to it in its own way, you know? Because then you're never gonna hear songs mixed like this again, so then when you do listen to them, it's like, ah, yes, that's a classic, distinct sound that I attribute to these records and this time period. It's got a charm in and of itself, but takes a little bit of developing. So what I was gonna say is I spent a lot, like the back half of that song just coming up with jokes about Beethoven movies and subtitles. So I was thinking Beethoven Takes New York, Beethoven Season of the Witch, Beethoven Bloodlines, Beethoven X, where it's 1,000 years in the future and he's cryogenically frozen, you know? Those are all my favorite of the Beethoven movies. I really like those.
Yeah, Pedro, you have to go to the well to get the water.
That's almost Smoke on the Water. Oh, so this is an instrumental.
Hey, Pedro, dance with the little girl.
Huh?
Yeah, the little girl dance good, no?
This is just Smoke on the Water. Deep Purple, you stole it. Is every rock and roll song just a Chuck Berry song?
Como dice vaya, going to Havana. Hey, Pedro, the bucket have a hole in, no?
What accent is this that I'm hearing? It's like French Mexican. Is that a thing? That could be a thing. I don't understand. I'm not worldly. Yeah, I don't have much to say about that one there. Just kinda, I didn't mind it. It just didn't do anything really. Didn't do much. It was just kind of chill and repetitive. Didn't really develop or do anything, but I didn't hate it or anything. The Genius annotation on that song is pretty funny. Yeah, that was okay. Our only instrumental, though. Except for this instrumental. It just doesn't show anything. Okay. Oh, this is classic, though. That nice chill shit. If I was sad in Hawaii, I may listen to this. This is only for Hawaiians. Yeah, you're right. I can't listen to this actually. I have to turn this off. It's not for me. I'm saying, like, the guitar here is nice. It would be nice for, you know, some howling on this, though. This would be a cinch on Guitar Hero. For sure. What was that? Yeah, this is the last song. There's just something idyllic to these. It's not SpongeBob. SpongeBob is more steel guitar-y. I don't know. It's more... No. Remember? This is a steel guitar? Oh. Oh. You guys remember that episode where Sandy is homesick and she sings that song? You know? And the last lyric is, I wanna go home. And I got like some guy's voice on there. Who was that?
I wanna go home, home, home.
I wanna go home. Would they do it? Was that like a Hank Williams song or something? I know the drummer of a somewhat known 60s band who backed up notoriously picky Chuck for a gig. Said he was complimentary of their playing. Notoriously picky. Interesting. I saw Chuck in the 90s. He spent half the night yelling at his drummer for playing too loud. Chuck broke a string and recited poetry while the bass player changed the string. Recited poetry? like other people's? Like the Tiger, you know? Or like his songs, like his raps, that he just read them out. I think because Chuck is secretly a well-read guy, but would always reference poetry or talk about it in some interviews. And he sort of looked down on rock and roll music and didn't take it that seriously. I can see that there is an element of him like writing, you know, quote unquote juvenile songs or songs for like a younger market, as opposed to taking it to the lyrical strides of like political commentary or stuff that he potentially could have been doing, or just some freaking sexy ass, some poetry, man. I don't know. Anyway, so what I will say about this album, I think this is maybe my favorite of his three. There's not as many instrumentals. They're both at the very end, so you can just kind of cut the album before you even have to hear those two. But everything else is pretty solid. Maybe my weakest tracks, yeah, JoJo, the monkey song was kind of wild. Anthony Boy was a little weird. Sweet Little Rock and Roller. No, that one was cute. I liked that one. It was the chat that didn't like that one. I liked Sweet Little Rock and Roller. Carol, Maybellene obviously has crazy good like energy, and that one's just amazing. Roll Over Beethoven is great. Little Queenie had like the yelping, right? That was that one, which was fine. I like that one. I thought this was good. I thought this was very strong. And I believe this is the last one he does before he goes to jail, which in combination with the music died and with Elvis being drafted and with this person dying and this one going this direction musically contributes to a very bumpy couple of years for rock and roll before the British invasion helps and comes and kicks things off. But man, Johnny B. Goode is out there on the Voyager. That's so sick. That's so awesome. That's a crazy takeaway. I think after this album, he reached his peak. He had some hits here and there, but 54 to 59 is where he was on top of the world. Had some hits in the mid-60s, but that's it. Yeah, as far as I know, he gets locked up, and then they kind of start just releasing the sides that they have in the studio still and trying to, like, tease it out while he's locked up, but then his career seems to not ever come back to these heights necessarily. Wasn't Chuck a frustrated blues guy who got stuck playing rock and roll because the kids liked it? Possibly, just trying to keep up with the times and everything like that. That would explain, you know, some of his influence do seem to stem from blues, like we were saying, with him kind of repeating certain guitar melodies and riffs and stuff like that, and using that as the base for the songs, you know. It's very blues-like. But what he's able to do with that, even if he does do it with a half-assed, you know, with this type of attitude, you know, it's still pretty fire. And he has a book that I want to read. I have his autobiography. I think it came out in like the 80s. So I wonder what he has to say about all of that. What would you call the alien Chuck Berry movie? Probably Beethoven 7. Probably something like that. If you had to sweat all of Chuck Berry's early albums on chess, and some but not all of his subsequent greatest hits packages, this would be the one to own. Oh. All of Chuck Berry's early albums on chess, and some of his greatest hits packages, this would be the one to own. Interesting. The song lineup is exemplary, cobbling together classics like Maybellene, Carol, Sweet Little Rock and Roller, Little Queenie, Roll Over Beethoven, Around and Around, Johnny Be Good, and Almost Grown. Is that not just every song? With the addition of the Latin-flavored Hey Pedro, the steel guitar. Did you guys know it was a steel guitar on that song? The steel guitar workout, Blues for Hawaiians, Anthony Boy, and Jo Gunne. This serves as almost a mini greatest hits package in and of itself. While this may be merely a collection of singles, an album Ballon Wonderworld, an album ballast, as were most rock and roll LPs of the 50s and early 60s, it ends up being the most perfectly realized of Chuck Berry's career. Cub Coda. A lot of studio musicians in the 50s and 60s were jazz musicians just making A lot of studio musicians in the 50s and 60s were jazz musicians just making a buck playing rock. Many of them hated rock, but it was a paycheck. That's fair. No, I'm not good. I'm struggling over here. I'm struggling. I'm tongue-tied. Stop making fun of me. I'm just a little guy. I'm just a little shy guy. Stop it. I'm just a wee lad. I'm smaller than Sabrina Carpenter even. I'm that tiny. Chuck Berry, I would say 3 for 3 with the chess records. I think I would even maybe say that each one was better than the last, and they culminated here with a nice capper to the trilogy. And then yeah, these songs, all 3 of these albums have songs that get done a million times over by different artists. Some perhaps usurp Chuck Berry's original versions, but some don't. I've yet to hear anyone do Too Much Monkey Business better. And, you know, he continues to rap his ass off on this album. I find that impressive. And shout out to Chuck Berry for making it onto the Voyager. You know? Not many people can do that. Except for Janeway. Right? She's the captain on Voyager, right? Couldn't make it out of jail, though. Oop. Yeah, that's a shame. Thank you all for listening, and I'll see you guys next time.